Okay, this is going to be the sprayer video. I will show y'all my sprayer. Before I let y'all see it, we bought this thing from somebody and they had made it. It gets the job done, and it was in our budget, so we've had it now for 4 years. But this is it. It is a homemade. It's got pieces off of a smaller sprayer, and it's just been modified over the years. It's got a 525 gallon tank. We did put a heavier pitch mount on it. I just put a new bigger pump on it. The valve I want to replace with electric valves eventually in the control system. They broke the ears off of the valve, and it's just zip tied and tied on. That really needs fixing. The frame on it was twisted whenever we got it. We straightened it back out and reinforced it, made it a lot heavier. I also added these bands. It had just straps on it, and I put the steps on it myself. I made those. I added extensions last year to the arms. I think they're 3 foot on each side, so I added 6 feet. Now I can spray 1,000 gallons a day. I also added last year extensions for the boom height because it was too low. I made it to where I could make it higher if I wanted to, and I set it to where I wanted it. This is just something that, it does what we need it to do, and it gets the job done. That's what all I'm going to say about it. But on the back here where the plug's at, I'm wanting to add a valve and a connection to it so I can, when I make my nurse tank trailer, I can just hook straight into it real quick, not spill nothing or have any issues with it. But it has regular nozzles on it. Nothing fancy. I'd like to change those out eventually. Just some better nozzles. But it's just a work in progress. The hose, I put that on it last year because my other one got cut. But I need to go get me some with a coiled wire in it because this pump is sucking that one too. So I might have to get something different. It works pretty good right now. And y'all know the tractor, but alright, we're gonna hop inside. We'll go over the GPS and how to just do a basic job with it. Okay, to start a job, once it's all up, your satellites, when they're connected, the little shield will be green on the corner. So to start a job, well, before I did that, the other day when I was doing the settings on the boom width, if you want to set your overlap, what you do is, if you want like a foot of overlap, that's what I'm doing, program into your sprayer, you just take 12 inches out of your width. So, but to, just to start a task, I done played with this thing a little bit, just the basic stuff. You have resume or new job, I'm going to do a new job. If you go into a field, resume, and start a part of a field and you spray part of it, but you run out of spray and you want to come back the next day, pick up right where you left off, you'll go to resume and it'll show you exactly where you left off, and you can start there and work your way over, so that way you know exactly where you're at. I'm just running water out today to test everything. We're probably still another 2 weeks before we can really start spraying, so I'm going to go into new job, hit the green arrow. Okay, you have choices when you do this, straight A and B, or you can run in circles and just go around the contours of the field. I like to run straight, back and forth, so I'm going to go A and B, straight. Okay, it's pulled up. Now, when you start out, you're going to record your boundary, so that way you have the outside of your field. I'm not going to go to the exact outside of this field, I'm just going to do this to show y'all. But you come down here in the corner, and it has a tractor and a circle with an arrow. You click that, and then you're going to hit the red dot, which is record, boundary record. So, speed up. We're just going to ride around here and I'll show y'all how to do this. But while we're riding, I'm going to talk about the channel a little bit. After today, I'm going to start doing videos every other day. I may already go ahead and start doing one. This one might come out a day late. Now that I got a bunch of videos up on the channel, where if somebody comes across it, they can see it and watch them. I'm just going to go do it every other day, so that way I have a day to film and a day to edit, and it's just easier on me. Because it takes a while to do all this every night. So until the channel takes off, which I'm hoping it will, it's already picked up a good bit, because when I started out I only got like 20 views if I was lucky on a video. Now I'm getting on average around anywhere from 30 to 60 views on a video after it's up for a day. So I'm hoping I can get in the range of something like 1,000 views on a video, maybe 500 subscribers. I'll be happy with that. That'll work good for me. And I don't want to get big, I mean, I would love to see the channel get as big as like Hal Farms Works or One Lonely Farmer, but I don't really care. I'm just as content with having 500 subscribers or something like that, just to make it worthwhile. Or even 100 would be great. I'm fine with that. I don't really care if it gets big or not. Okay, so I got to the end of my boundary, and I'm going to hit the boundary record thing, and I'm going to hit the square for stop. Now that I got my boundary set, I'm going to click off of that. I'm just going to pull around here. And I'm going to hit the AB button down here on the bottom of the screen. I hope y'all, yeah, y'all can see it right here. It says A is set, so my A point is set. I'm going to pick. Alright, I'm here. So I'm going to hit the same button again. It says B is set. So now I'm going to turn around. My mount's messing up on me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to do some work on this thing. I was hoping that would work, but it's not. Yeah, I'm just putting water out as a test right here, just in this little area to make sure everything's working right. The only thing I see that I'm going to have to do to get it fixed is change that hose out. Of course, I ran it last year with that hose. Alright, as y'all noticed, that video got messed up at the end. My mount's messed up. I was just wrapping the legs of my tripod, my little one that I got, around the piece of steel I showed y'all the other day on that suction cup. It's not going to work in the tractors. I'm going to have to, since I went to using the video camera, I went to trying to use this tripod wrapper, and I'm going to have to actually drill a hole through it and get a bolt and a rubber washer and everything and mount the camera directly to the piece of steel instead of trying to do it that way. I was trying to be lazy. But yeah, when you're going across the field with that thing, you set your A, and then you pick a point, is what I was trying to say, and you drive like a tree or something that stands out to you, and then you try and drive straight to that, is what I like to do. And then when I get to the end, I'll hit the same button again, the A and B button, and then it'll set my B. But when you do that, it pulls a straight line across the field. And I don't know if it does or not. It may do it. It may straighten the line out, and then the first time you come back, you'll have a good bit of overlap to get your line straight on the first pass, and then after that, it moves you over to where you're supposed to be. But once you set your B, you just turn around and you come back, and then you follow the line, and the lights will start working. But with those GPSs, you need to make sure you get one with lights. Some of them I looked at don't have lights, or a light bar across the top, and you have to buy the light bar separate or something, or it has some other form of doing it. But the lights are the best way. So just make sure when you buy a GPS that you have the lights. This is the next morning, and I'm fixing to head out to work. But yep. But there will be more footage of it in action once I get my mount fixed and everything going right there. Like I said, we're probably about 2 weeks out before I can start spraying. It's still, we'll have a warm day, and then the next day it's cold again. So until it gets to the point where it's above a certain temperature where I can actually spray, and it won't affect the poison, or I shouldn't say poison, the spray, then I can't. So that's what I'm waiting on with that. And I've got to things that are coming up, the baler, my round baler, I've got to get it in the shop and start going through it. I always like to go through it early this time of year, so that way I have plenty of time to address anything, like a bearing. But I've never had an issue with bearings that balers. I've been really lucky on this Klaus. But yeah, the other day I probably noticed that my dad said that he didn't want to be on YouTube, so it's tough making these videos without somebody else running machinery or something. So, but he's just being a chicken shit. He's gonna be pissed. But if y'all would, down there in that little box, if you want to see more of Dad, just put it in there and say, hey, quit being chicken, get on here. Just to aggravate him, because I know he's watching these. But yeah, give me a thumbs up, and if y'all want to see more, if you, like I said, if y'all have any recommendations, put them down in the comment box, and hit that little square. It says subscribe for me, please. See y'all. Thank you.